I think we're good. I have a fair, our bitrate setting is fair, but I think it's fine. Yo,
Yodi, Yodi, Yodi.
what's up, chat?
Let's see if we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Wow.
Let's go. All right. Damn, what is that?
What
Hold
up,
on.
dude? This that WWE C4.
Is C4 good? I've never had it.
Honestly, it just packs a fucking punch, and it's 0 calories. So, I really have not. Honestly, it's not. Yeah, it's probably not that good. Yeah, we know, Jude. That's the vibe of it. We want people to get in here.
Hop in, ask some questions,
Yeah.
and
Exclamation mark
let's run
Discord.
it.
Welcome
Or,
to.
I mean, or in the chat. Yay. Anywhere matters.
Yeah.
Or anywhere works.
Welcome to week
Dude.
3.
Yeah. Hey, the consistent train's here.
Purdue is 0-3 through these
Okay,
weeks.
so we're not gonna mention all that.
We lost to Oregon State, and I'm
good.
officially counting the days to basketball season.
All right. He's wrapping it up.
I'm pretty sad, and it probably won't be talked about much anymore on the weekly Q&As because we suck. So yeah.
Yeah, I would just hold on till basketball season, and then maybe you guys won't be so bad. You probably will. You probably will.
At basketball,
Yeah, probably. I mean, you lost a lot of talent,
we lost one talent.
and he was most of your team.
Nah, Brain Smith is a beast, and everybody's gonna know that now. Plus, we have like 3 7-footers on our bench, so we're gonna be chilling.
This is like translating this. This is like pretty much what you would say to like about your football, about Purdue football. You're like, nah, this guy, like Brandon Carter or whatever the fuck. He's a goat. Like,
But Brain
plus
Smith,
we have like 7-footers on the line. So like, it should be good. It's like the same stuff.
yeah, except for that was copium. Purdue basketball has always been. It was good before, you know.
It's all cope over there, bro. I can't lie. Jude asked the question, by the way.
Yeah. So
Yeah, go ahead.
no, you read it off. I'll answer.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What are your plans for future drop and reviewer units? Is that something you're planning on doing, or something you're looking into getting more reviewers on the list to send things to?
Yeah. So Davis, actually our reviewer list, we have like a form, and that's generally how we've like been utilizing it. And we definitely want more people, but it's definitely when launch time comes. And we generally try to promote us going towards reviewers most of the time, just because then we don't have like flocks coming at us. But yeah, we have some pretty cool activations with reviewers that we currently have going on. With like, we try to make sure it's really easy to talk to them constantly, so that's pretty fun. But yeah, I haven't put too much thought into changing that system because it honestly worked pretty well. Maybe if we eventually do like codes or something like that, then we might need to talk about and update it. But I think it works for like who we have right now, and we're just adding more slowly. So hopefully that answered your question, Davis.
Yeah, that answers my question. I think to add to that, I would say it's a minor detail, but we typically are the ones that will reach out. Just because like if you ever, like, I mean, you guys probably all can relate, everyone listening to this can relate. As soon as you do one thing that like people can see the advantage to, you're just gonna get swarmed. So
It's like the having gum in class, bro.
yeah. Yeah, as soon as someone finds out you have gum and you've been giving it out, it's over. Even if it's like it's over. So
Yeah.
so yeah, we normally reach out, and that's kind of how we do it now.
Yeah. What up, Striped?
What are you on, Striped?
Yeah.
You're on the Fragment, or you're on the Legacy? Or is he like, did you just get access to the new shit?
or did we leak something somehow? Yeah. So what's new in Davis's life? How's this week going?
So since last week, what's happened since last week? Let me think here. So since the last week, I've had a birthday. I've turned 24. Now we're on the 24th. So now I'm 24 on the 24th of September. Feeling pretty litty right now. Had my birthday. That was cool. Whole family came in, and been trying to battle like the house sickness. Like Muzz has
Mm,
been sick for like 2 weeks. Um, look like you're gonna say something there. Lauren's been sick. Lauren got sick for like a couple days and like has been sick, and now like the first symptom, like you're like your nose is getting kind of dry. It's like dry
yeah.
breath. Like it's like I'm getting that right now. So like I don't know what that leads to, but not a good time.
Yeah, I just took vitamin C today. Was
Yeah.
it you went to Nashville for your birthday, or was that something separate?
Yeah, I went to Nashville the weekend before to the Titans Jets game, but that was
Mm.
because I won the tickets in a Fortnite tournament. So worked out, and then my
Hell
family
yeah.
came the next weekend. Yeah,
Did you
thanks Fortnite.
purposely play that for the
Of
Titans
course.
tickets?
Yes, of
You
course.
found
I was like,
it?
yeah, I have this website. I'm not sharing where I can win like you see the helmet behind me
Yeah.
and the big helmet in the container. I won that one. It's a signed helmet. I'm not sharing anything. I mean, you can find that out. It's not like most like hidden thing.
The
I don't care if people
Titans
find that out, but
themselves are running like Fortnite events, or is it like NFL based?
yeah, like a bunch of different like I played in I don't even know. I played in like a Bills one. I played in like a Ravens one. I played in Rangers one.
This is
So there's just a bunch of random.
so
It's
funny.
it's very random, but like it's a piece of content for me to do or
Yeah.
stream, compete in, and then also I can win something. And especially if it's Titans related, like, dude, I
You
told my whole chat,
sweating?
I was like, dude, I told my whole chat, I was like, I'm not trolling today, guys. This is no joke. I'm locked in. Like I Kovacs. I did everything. Like I treated it like I was playing like FNCS Grand Finals because I knew the tickets were on the line and it was only for first, and I was not going to waste my time doing that.
How,
Luckily, I did it. I
how
called.
good were the tickets? Were they like,
Yeah, I was section 100.
oh damn,
So I was like, yeah, section 100, and I was on the end zone. So pretty good. We got to see
lower bowl?
some good action.
Were
Yeah,
you?
100's like 100 and it's like the
Yeah,
first ring.
nice.
Yeah, so pretty good. It was
Damn.
like $500.
That
Right?
reminds me of like the
Lot-
Chipotle tournament. Like, like
Those were actually legit though, because they had pros in the
yeah.
whole lobby, and that was fun though. Winning free Chipotle was sweet.
Dude, I just remember going to the gym with Vert, and then just like we would go to the same Chipotle like every fucking day.
Dude, I think they scammed us codes. I'm not gonna lie. Like they scanned so many extra ones and said they didn't work.
Yeah, I know.
We were burning through them. Like that doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. But
We'd use like
I
4 codes for one burrito.
yeah, it is sad to think about people like Commandment who like had like 400 codes left because he won like 3 times. And got to, like Chipotle. Like
Sauce me some
so,
codes, bro.
some codes just got expired.
Yeah.
Chipotle bagged out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Thank you, Jude. I appreciate it. Say happy birthday.
when's the next release? Can't give a window right now, but follow the Twitter because we have actually another teaser going out in a few days from now. So, yeah, it's just like we're slowly revealing more and more information, and then that's like we're gonna release dates. But yeah, we also want to be a little closer to it before we're like, here's a hard date, because dates are scary, man. Like, I do
Yeah,
not.
dates cause extreme expectation. As soon as you miss the date, it's especially on something that big. And we
Yeah.
want it to be a big deal too. I mean, we've put in a ton of time and preparation into this, so like it's a whole thing for us as well, right? Like we're hyped to get to that day. It's gonna be like crossing the or raising the flag again.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Got some exciting stuff, exciting samples in for future stuff too.
yeah, I saw your post on the 414 Twitter community.
Yeah.
What was that?
That's just something in the lab that's expanding our horizons a little bit, but we've been working on for years, and I'm kind of stoked for it. I think the same feeling that like when we couldn't pick out our designs has been like, I'll just say like our garment grind has been like, it's like, oh, this is kind of cringy, or like this just isn't it, and I have like a bunch of samples. So like our big thing is like just having it be good from the start, having it be different, but not too like, I don't know, we've learned a lot from people we've been around, so Yeah, I'm really stoked for it. Like this has been kind of like a side passion slash a passion for like ever, and a vision of like what 4 and 4 wants to be. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked for it. I think it'll be,
I'm hyped.
yeah.
I just hope it all fits.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty hype. Also, dude, there's just a lot of like I want this to be such a moment, like this next release, because we have so many things in the timeline now that are like I don't even I'm so freaking excited for like, oh, I just 4 and 4 in a year from now, from where we are right now, is gonna be so crazy different. Like if hopefully we're still doing these weekly Q&As, but like it's gonna be, it's exciting because it's also like when we started 4 and 4, it's kind of like we're starting to check off a lot of the things that we envisioned it being.
Yep.
But like being self-funded, not having seed, like it's hard, and you kind of, it just, everything takes a little longer because you're doing
Yep.
it yourself. And
Yeah, I
so
think.
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. Finish.
chiseling
Finish your
away at
thing.
that stone till like it's actually what we want it to be.
Yeah, I think. I think it's. I'm sure. I'm sure other people had different experiences and when you're creating a company, but I think a big detail, and especially because we don't have outside funding, is that the learning experience from. I think there's probably 3 stages, and I think we skipped one of them. I think the learning experience from creating a company, like we skipped with some of our experience and Reagan, being there for us at the start, like that was a huge,
Yeah.
huge help in just pointing us in somewhat direct. Like you're not looking to instantly be a master, but you're looking to be pointed in a few directions and know like kind of how to do basic things. And I think we had a little bit of experience ourselves, or a little bit of knowledge. And then I think that the next big hurdle is actually starting the company, and then after that, it's the next release. I think I think past this point, I feel like there's gonna be learning moments for sure as we ramp things up and do more. But
Yeah.
it does feel like we've crossed those 2 hurdles, and I don't see another hurdle like with everything we've learned up to this point, unless we have a fault and like we genuinely just you know forget something
Yeah.
that happened. So,
Yeah.
but, but yeah,
I agree. How long did it first drop? I think it was under 2 weeks.
yeah,
Um,
under 2 weeks, and then I believe worldwide was
like it's kind of a range worldwide, but usually
yeah,
like
because some things
we had
yeah
some sell out within like 18 hours, and like others
yeah,
sell out within
some
the week.
stuff. Yeah, worldwide is weird because, I mean, there's so many units that are just like minor things. Like even for us, like I mean, the size small arm sleeves don't like some people just that's not the hottest item. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that for worldwide.
Yeah.
Especially every region kind of has different arm sizes, but like yeah, I mean, there's definitely we don't have a lot of C bums in like France, you know?
This shop's gonna sell it fast, I can tell. Thank you. I
Dude,
I hope.
all right.
My big thing is like I want to get, the media is gonna crank up like very fast, and I'm very excited for like I don't know how to, like when everyone's like hyping it up, and it's like you're like 2 weeks out. It's just like you, every day you wake up and you're like so nervous. You're like, oh, we launch in 10 days. We launch in 9 days. We launch in, it's like I don't know, like waiting for a big tournament. It's like pre-World Cup, like that feeling like, oh, we play World Cup in 6 days. Like you just get so nervous. But it's
Yeah,
really fun.
I didn't get much. I didn't have much nerves for World Cup or for this drop. I feel like it was just I'm just like focused on. It's just a nice feeling.
Yeah.
But I had an idea.
Is this another
What if
pitch?
what?
Is this a pitch to me?
Yeah, it's a pitch to you.
All right.
All right. What if in our future drop? What if we have a really like extremely buffed guy, like C-bomb level big, wearing our sleeve? How fucking crazy would that be?
Yeah,
What up,
dude, that would
Deku?
be wild. That guy owns Glassworks and Curacao.
Yeah.
Sup, homie? uh, I don't know how this would work. I mean,
It'd be pretty
honestly, that
sick
would be
though.
a pretty funny photo. Wait, have someone.
It'd just be a fun.
That
It
would
could just be
be
a funny, like just a funny
hilarious.
thing in
Like,
general.
just tweet. That would 100% do numbers if we just got like a.
Even if it was like, even if it was just like you recreated like like that big buff guy just sitting like at his
Yes.
desk, like you just
And he
recreated
just
that, like
has
you just
like an
get
arm sleeve on.
like he can't just be like strong, like he needs to be like huge, like
Yeah.
genuinely like huge, like
I might break our freaking
not
extra
natural,
large.
like he needs to be giant. Dude, I was eating I was at a barbecue restaurant recently, and this guy was just in front of me. He was same thing. He was huge, like, but he wasn't like strong. He was just a big dude. Like he was juiced up. Like, but the guy serving behind the counter was like, it's like, oh man, how do you get so big? You eat a lot? He's like, yeah, man, I eat a lot, of course, but I'm juiced. He's like,
He
ah,
admitted to
he's like,
it. Oh, later, Davis.
whatever makes you strong. Like, all right. I was like, that's crazy. I've never heard of that.
Going at it like face value is wild. Just admitting, like, yeah, dude, but you can't achieve this
Uh,
without a needle. Sorry,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, it's pretty psycho.
I'm excited to see what you guys have in store. Love the genuine passion. Yeah, thank you, man. For real. I've been loving like by one of each. Ooh, we'll have to look out for the name. We'll give you a
Appreciate it.
personalized note card.
Mm.
Yeah, dude. I love the like pretty much everything you guys are doing. I think it's pretty sick. Also just I don't know. Branding wise too, I love it. That's like my big focus for 4 and 4. So you guys
Yeah,
are killing it, man.
I think there's a ton of really sick brands, and I feel like no disrespect, I'm not gonna name anybody out, but I feel like in the past, like 5 years ago, there was no sick brands. Like
Yeah.
there wasn't really a thing. So for us to all be coming up in the space is pretty sweet, and together, right? Like it's like a high school class. Like we're all coming up together.
It's been
We're all gonna just
pretty. There's definitely like people who run negative, like they're pretty negative outwardly, but it's also pretty nice how many like it's probably 9-1, at least 8-2 on people who are just like even when we launched and goofy silly things that were like we could do better. Like so many people were just talking to us and helping us out, and that's like
yeah.
it's cool. I feel like we've started to do that too, like when we see people. So I don't know.
Well,
I like
I feel like it's probably just like the normal human thing. Like whenever you make any company or you do anything, compared to like our like last 5 years in gaming, is like, dude, if you do anything like you do anything fun or like you do anything somewhat successful
yeah.
in gaming, you just get swarmed. Like you're the worst. Like this is the horrible. Like I hate you. But like in any other thing, like you make a plumbing company and you sell 500 toilets. Like, dude, you got so many people saying like, dude, you're the best. Here's what you can do
Yeah.
to push yourself forward. So I feel like, yeah, I mean, it's definitely nice to have like a loving community. Like the peripheral
Yeah.
community is very, very, very supportive. So
Yeah. I agree.
very different than just your
Do you
average
notify
gaming
about the
communities.
drop on email? Yeah, of course. So right now we have the email list. I think it's front page of our website, 4and4.gg. We got a good chunk of people on that email already. So yeah, we are pretty consistent about any releases anywhere, any updates that are like pretty important. Almost always get an email. I don't think we've missed one in a while. So yeah, we're probably going to do an email soon, probably with dates, to be honest. We'll start kind of grinding out the email list, but I also don't want to like spam people, So I like to keep it like the emails to be like pretty important information or like sales or anything like that. Like that's what I want the email to be for. I don't want it to be like, yo, we posted a YouTube video,
Oh, we're live. Yeah,
Weekly
imagine.
Q&A is live.
It's definitely being picky, for sure. Love your brand. I think it's the best looking with some of the best people behind it. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Hey.
I agree. Also, like, it's like there's so much market share still open for like no one like the big three still own probably like, I don't know the KPIs on it, but probably like 70%, 80% of like, probably more than that, people using mouse pads who are gaming. Like if you take like every Valorant player, you know what I mean, and just like percentage wise, it's like there's still so much room for pretty much everyone. So hyping each other up and growing each other is like kind of an obvious win-win. It's like
Yeah.
even middle grounds, like even people are bigger, but not like, I wouldn't say Razor level, like Pulsar, like Lamzu, like that level. Like even them breaking into like Razor and Lamzu is kind of a general win for everybody, because like I know a lot of Pulsar is probably introducing people into the peripheral scene, so just create more audience for us. So, but yeah, I mean that was literally our mission statement. Was like we got a mouse pad in, and we're like this is like kind of ugly. It was from a big company. We're like, this is ugly, and it doesn't really feel that good. And like people were like, this is, I don't know. People had liked it. Like I was like, I really don't think this is that good, and that was like 4 years ago now. So I think we all have similar mission statements with different, not mission statements, I guess, but starting beliefs with different flavors on them.
Yeah, I think a lot of people also just getting recognized by. I mean, I think that we all have gone through it because I know I have. Maybe I'll just speak for myself here, but but I feel like when I first got my the first item sent from Razer, I was like I was over the moon. Like that was Razer was like probably my first ever mouse that I owned. So getting support from them was pretty sweet. Years and years ago. So I feel like that's kind of the same. Like even if you don't really like, I probably got some stuff back in the day that I didn't really like and I didn't really use, but I still made a post about it, or I still like said I liked it, just because I was just excited to be like,
Yeah,
in the shared pool of Razer. Like I was able to
yeah.
get something.
Association.
Yeah,
I don't know that many people that
association.
use Logitech or Razer. Yeah, I mean, definitely anything. If you're like top 1% of a game and or you're within the peripheral community, it's like the people around you are all gonna be like, I don't know. I think it's a little bit. This isn't even our target market though. Like our target market isn't like really casuals. Like, of course it is, but like, you have like first, second, third markets. It's like obviously we're players, we push for that. Like that's our entire goal. But like there's still, it's definitely not how it used to be. Because even up there's a ton of competition. Like people used to have like full Razer setups. Like they would have like the Black
People
Widow
still do.
keyboard. They have the like Goliath Razer mouse mat. They have the freaking. I'm keeping it on Razer just because.
Who do you think is bigger, Razer or Logitech?
Razer. Oh, Logitech.
Or Logitech, right?
Well, Logitech has like the like keyboards that sell to like office workers, and that's like the craziest market ever.
Maybe Razer is bigger though.
But Razer, I think, has more
Like
international pull. Like,
Razer, I mean, there's a lot of gamers. Like, if you're like looking to
yeah,
get into pro gaming, you probably just go straight to Razer. Also, Razer just has that brand. Like, I don't know how
yeah,
to explain it. Like,
yeah.
it has like the noob vibe.
Especially in VCT, the gift basket approach is crazy. Hard to compete with certain companies that send 100 of their mouse pads to each VCT. Dude, I know, bro. We be dropping off. We be trying to send gift baskets out. Logitech overall is for sure bigger, yeah, because they have the casual audience. I don't know if like you. Also, think about the G Pro. Like, that thing is like, dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Super Light 2? I think it's called. They like released a new mouse that was just like completely unnecessary, and it's just worse. It's like it's the craziest thing ever. I don't really know why they did it.
I think I saw that. Yeah,
It's
but
like a pure marketing, like they're just trying. I don't know. They're trying to milk it. But in esports, it might be closer. Yeah, it's so
it is kind of
hard.
wild.
Sorry, you go.
It is kind of wild to think that like companies like Razer and Logitech, even though they're, I mean, this is like the most like doorknob way to think of it.
Yeah, the Super
Doesn't
Light
really
2
make any
test.
sense. But like they really could just invest so much money into creating the world's, best products or striving to do that, and they just don't. But again, like they have so many other avenues that they're doing. They're
It's
not just
it's
they don't really care.
it's two things. So like one, they're a massive company, so massive
Yep.
companies move slower because like everyone has to sign off on things, and then like you get like the Super Light 2 Dex idea gets signed off on because it's like, oh, here's a market. But the biggest thing is like, why would they revolutionize a product when their product's selling out super well? Like it's kind of on the smaller companies to like revolutionize, and then they're gonna catch up, and like they're just gonna believe they can always eat the shark. So like if say like a magical sensor comes out, this is kind of a terrible. Okay, whatever. Say sensors are hard to get. Say someone like hardwires their own sensor together. It's not like a sensor company, and it's like magical, right? And it's like takes up like zero battery, so like it has like a 70 million hour battery life, and then it also is like it's like 70,000 hertz. Like it's just the perfect sensor ever, right?
Yep.
It's like Logitech could literally have that in their garage, but why would they put it in a mouse if no one's competing with it? Like it's better to just sell what's competing now, make your money, and then sell this like product once people catch up to it. So like they could literally have like the mouse for 4 years ahead right now, but because the community doesn't know it, they're not going to sell it. Like there's no point if they have this like technological breakthrough like for them. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of like, I don't think it's not like a terrible thing. Like that's just kind of business at the end of the day, but it's also like kind of motivates, I don't know. That's like if you look at mouse pads, like pour on PU like 3 years ago, like really it was like not that common, and then boom, you have just this wave of like, yeah. Yeah, innovation is more important for newer companies like ours. For them, they're just cruising. Yeah, like
Yep.
exactly. Why would they? You know, especially when you own that much market share. But infinite game, man. You can't cruise. Cruising leaves you susceptible. But I think Logitech honestly isn't the worst like cruiser in the world. Like I feel like they're still. I don't know. I feel like a Corsair is like Corsair is like 100% Best Buy cruise, dude. It's like they just like they I just remember Corsair keyboards being like the peak. Like everyone wanted a Corsair keyboard like 2016. Now it's just full
Yep.
cruise. They're in full cruise
Yep.
mode, man.
Corsair K70, K65 was fire.
Yes, dude. That shit got me hyped, bro.
Oh yeah.
It had like I think it had the like it wasn't lubed, but it was like the like they had like a little rubber band underneath it. And so it's like it had like it had like the press on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, this thing feels amazing. They're just the biggest, and people have had expectations. Yeah, for sure. I think this Dex, I hope the Dex is like a moment for them, you know? Because like people will try to push what they can get away with. Like if they could release a different Superlight every 3 months, because like
They
you know,
definitely
like
would.
new releases are always like the biggest thing in companies. Like when you start your company, you have a ton of hype. It's really hard to mimic that as your second drop. New releases are super easy to generate hype for. So if you could just release a freaking new G Pro every like 2 months, bro. Oh my gosh. Profit. Business. Some brands straight up don't give a shit. Yeah. I don't know. I love seeing brands just like full commit to the cruise. It's just like the Reddit is just like, man, what the fuck even is this? Like, all right. Move on. My bad, chat.
All good. Chat spammed. Dude, that C4's got you moving.
I know, dude. I have an A in today too, so I'm kind of amped. Oh,
Wooting is crazy, man.
yeah. Even
Shout out to Wooting, man.
even Wooting, yeah. Now you have like, yeah, it's kind of like the PU for mouse pads going crazy. It's like the um, Hall effect for keyboards. It's like you have everyone just scrambling to do Hall effect. That the whole keyboard battle is wild. It's really interesting to see who's gonna come out on top. Also see like everyone kind of has their different flavor with how they're attacking it.
I feel like we haven't broken through like max potential of keyboards yet. Like I feel like maybe this is, I mean, in my head I can't think of a solution, or if I did I wouldn't be saying this, but I feel
Yeah.
like the keycaps could do more. Like I feel like we can do something better with keycaps. Like that's really like the design aspect of a keyboard, you know what I'm saying?
Are you
I don't
saying
know what that would look like,
like
but like
physical science of it?
I just feel like there's a better way to like print more vibrant colors and have better lights come through it, and like
Oh yeah.
there's just something that you can do to make it pop, because like that is, again, that's like the art of the keyboard. Like that is what you look at. Like there's a better way to have images put on it, you know?
Yeah. I mean that's a lot of kind of what High Ground's doing.
Yeah, I feel like they're probably the closest, but there's got to be like that breakthrough moment where like you can do
I think
crazy
it's
things.
yeah, I think the main thing is like I think the artwork on keyboards, it's kind of like there's like a big trend. I don't want to sound like I'm dissing, but there's like a big trend
Like
in
anime keyboards.
yeah, like it's not like anime keyboards, but like that's a big trend in mouse pads, right? Like obviously, and it
Yep.
makes sense why it does well. But like I think with keyboards, there's like you look at a lot of the high ground stuff, and you look at a lot of like the competitors of them. There's a big trend in like the artwork of a keyboard, and I think like the actual more than the like printing on the keycaps. I think just like the risks associated with like different designs. I think is really interesting. Transparent keycaps. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, you have the like yeah. Also you have dude, I feel like we're going backwards with that. Like okay, so now you have Hall effect and now they have like a bunch of different like knobs and like you have the screens that are like customizable and you have like underneath it there's like the plays a that's what FileMouse is doing. So like underneath the keyboard they have translucent keycaps and then you can like play an image like or like a movie or like I don't even know.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you saw like
yeah,
the goldfish one or koi fish.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's what we're. It's like I feel like we were there in like 2015. Like in
We don't gotta go
2015,
back.
yeah, 2015 they started throwing like they would have like the circular wheels on it and like a bunch of different fucking buttons for like like and like even like I don't know. I know it's like obviously an advancement on that, but I feel like you like get a technological breakthrough and then it just becomes like the gimmick level and then it's like it levels. Screen on dongle is a cool idea. Bro. How I feel like LCD panels or LED panels I think I might be right with both of what I just said. I don't know how heavy, but I know you can make them pretty thin now, bro. You could just make a screen mouse, dude. Or make
Dude, high ground's mouse is pretty sweet too.
You
You
like
seen
it?
that? Yeah, I think it's just breaking the barrier of like
I think
having an original old just regular black
yeah.
mouse or like white mouse is just kind of boring, and like I mean, I don't think they're like doing anything crazy with it. I don't think it's
Yeah.
like the crazy, but like it's a pretty cool just like thing to see, right? Like you're just putting a design on a mouse and making
Yeah.
it
My
quality.
thing, I hope High Ground actually commits to like the tech a little bit. So it's
Yep.
like I don't even know I don't know what the level of flawless for mouse is now for mice are, but it's like I don't know. They like matched I think pretty well, but it's not I also don't know that much about shape. I don't know. I feel like it was kind of like a safer entry with good art, which is kind of like their strength and then matching the bar, so it kind of makes sense. But I think High Ground needs to like I don't know, maybe that's what they want. They just want a safer matching like tech wise with good art, because then they can just print whatever art they have on it, right? Like if they just have an okay shape, people can use it, most people can use it, then they can just
I
infinitely
mean, yeah,
print
they
art.
clearly don't really care about like making the world's best mouse. Like
Yeah,
there's
that
so much
makes
that can go
sense.
into that. They just want something that can just be printed on, I think, like, and good quality of like nothing they have is bad, but
Yeah.
it's just not probably the best in the market. Like that's just, and they're fine with that. They have probably the best most consistent designs in
Yeah.
the market, like with all these collabs they're doing and things like that. So
Yeah, have you seen the freaking iPhone vapes?
yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them. They're pretty
that,
nuts.
that shit is crazy.
Dude, have you seen even the new iPhone? It's huge. Like everything's just getting bigger now. We don't need can we go back to like iPod Nanos and stuff? Like can we just for
Dude,
once
I used to have like the tiny phone. You remember that? Like I had like it was like I got the
iPhone like
smallest size. It was
5?
like this big. No, it was like
Oh yeah.
it was
I know
like
what you're talking
3
about.
years ago.
Yeah.
I like
You
like
liked it or what?
yeah, I liked I don't know. Like I have a TV. Like who would watch like no one's watching shit on their phone anymore other than TikTok, I
Only
guess.
The only thing that kind of wasn't great about having a smaller phone that I actually liked about getting a slightly bigger one. I don't have like the biggest size, but it's just like when you're traveling, it is kind of like you can't really be watching a show on that small phone. Like, come on, you're not watching a show. Like, you have to kind of have an
Yeah.
iPad at that point, which is maybe what you want.
Sorry, I was pulling up cord. Yeah. Steve Jobs knew that was important. Bro, I wanna leak one of my ideas, but I can't. I have like
Dude,
one of these like media ideas. When we have like our next like big tech change, like or new product introduction, I'm going full Apple on it. It's gonna be so good. Like all my marketing, not all. I just have like one idea. I'm so excited for it. I'm trying to think. Do you remember any psycho ideas I had that like are completely shelved?
um,
I feel like we'd have to go back into the old Discord or scroll up in Asana.
trying to think. Nothing crosses my mind.
Honestly, the only one I don't like my varsity idea. But I don't know if we're ever
Yeah.
gonna. The only reason I don't like my varsity idea is because I feel like everybody's done it. Like, that's why I don't like it. But
Well, I liked. I mean, we got those made into stickers, and like that was pretty sweet. Just
yeah,
being able
yeah,
to have them just like, just to have them. I
yeah,
feel like that's like if that's just sharing the brand more. I feel like maybe that's something we could look into doing. Is just you're doing like a collection, but you're just doing it in like a smaller way. Like you're making it like the varsity collection could still be released. People would probably still enjoy having stickers, or even just throwing the stickers into like you buy a sleeve
yeah,
and you get the varsity sticker or something like that. So I think those are sick, but yeah.
yeah.
Varsity collection could have been. I mean, I think there's probably a better way to do the designs as well.
Yeah, I agree. It's just like I don't know. I was also just like super inspired by like academia, like fashion. Like I don't know why. I was like I want to dress like this. This is pretty much everything. Every idea I come through is like some sort of thing that I'm engaging with, and I just like form it into an idea. Like it's it's kind of acid trip connections. Like it's holding on by a thread.
How did you come up with this last idea?
This last one.
Yeah, like no, like not our next release, but like the one after that.
It's a book I'm reading.
Oh, all right. Hey, whatever gets it going.
Yeah, I think his name's
Can we have the big strong guy in there
James Crouch. I think the big strong guy would work with this one.
with our next
That's
release?
actually such a good tweet. Like we should 100% do that. I could go up to people at my gym too and be like, Yo, I'll
They
give
gotta
you.
be huge.
I
They
no.
gotta be huge.
So I work out at the Co-Rec, which is like the Purdue gym, and that one like people aren't that big. Like there's some big boys, but it's not that crazy. But then I work out at this one, like in the town, and there's like some juiced up guys. Like there's like,
We need like max juice.
I don't know. Most of them are like local bodybuilders, I would say. I don't know anyone who's like a national bodybuilder. I do know this lady up in Michigan who owns a gym because we vacation there, and she's max juiced. Like I don't think she's like 3 times the size of me. It's
That could
fucking
work.
crazy, dude. She's fucking
That could
so
work.
huge, dude.
That could work. That could work.
Dude, I'm just imagining like we just put 2 arm sleeves
Dude,
on him, both arm
dude.
sleeves, and then they're just like standing like this, and it's just the
There's
captors
so many options.
by 4 and 4 arm sleeves.
Or just like imagine you just put them both on a setup, like her and some huge dude, and they're just like playing like 1v1ing each other, but they're yelling, like they're fake yelling, like get over here, stop, 200, or or something. That'd just be funny. I feel like that would be a hilarious piece of content. Imagine that's like our next product like reveal is it's like a gaming LAN center, but it's all just like really just jacked people in the gaming, and like you just rent it out. We go to like Helix Esports, we rent it out. Like, hey, we just need this for like an hour. Put in like 15 huge fucking dudes. Like, tell them we'll get them like free Chick-fil-A for like the whole day. And
Is that what they eat?
I feel like they eat like just grilled nuggets only, or we'll just get them like
just get gigantic grilled nuggets, bro.
we need 150 grilled nuggets. Oh, that's gonna take us an hour, sir. Okay.
Oh,
That would be
God.
that would have some like humor to it that you'd like want to be interested to know, and then you'd be like, wait, what is going on here? What is going on here?
Dude, what's the YouTube title? 100 jacked gamers versus 1 pro Fortnite player.
Dude, I mean, just even that comparison would be funny. Just, like a 1v1, like some like a peer bot versus like C-bomb or something.
Peer versus C-bomb. Then they arm wrestle after.
I feel like there's always just something funny with big, strong people.
Yeah.
Smashing shit,
It
breaking
is.
shit.
I will say, like, you definitely get them to yell 4-4 to the camera all roided up. Dude, yeah. Bro. There's definitely a, like, parabola of, like, jacked and hot and then jacked and funny. Like, if you get past, like, a certain level of jacked, it just becomes, like, more and more funny. Like, you're just, like, too big.
Maybe that's why they do it. They're like, dude, I gotta keep getting juice so I can just get funniher. Like, I'm not too
I
funny.
think it's just pure addiction, man. You're like, I don't want to fit through a fucking doorway. Oh my
Fair.
gosh. Is my roommate big enough?
I feel like he's big enough for like maybe like I don't think he's big enough to be like the main character. I'm talking about like, dude, like they don't need to be like strong. Like they just need to be big. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy that was in line next to me wasn't like C-bomb level like veins popping. Like he was just a big dude. Like he has just like 30-inch biceps and like a huge back. Like he's just a big man. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
He's definitely very strong, but he's not like shredded. Like he's just huge. So
Yeah.
anything like that would be funny.
I agree.
Imagine he's
it's
playing,
kind of like
just,
the
curling.
antithesis of like the stereotype of a gamer too. Like we're a bunch of skinny guys, like so there's like definitely just like natural comedic connection.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be funny. Just tying in humor to it.
I feel like our Q&A quickly becomes just like my fever dream marketing ideas 3 weeks in a row.
I mean, no, if you guys have any questions, go ahead. But
what if we did this? All right.
I think it's good to just talk. I think it's fun.
Oh my god. This has to be how some of these mousepad design ideas come out, right? Like all right, no shade. My bad.
All right.
All right. Oh, all right. I'm doing one last. I'm checking the Discord. I'm feeling pretty happy. Do you want to go longer?
I think we're good.
All right.
I think we covered a lot.
Yeah, that was. What do we know about the next release? Okay, I'll answer that. Everything. We know it's gonna be different. we know it's going to be an advancement from our last mouse pad. We know the designs are. You can already see the branding through like all of our teasers kind of start to show. So there's like, you can kind of get the feel. Also like our branding on our website and then our like profile picture. So you kind of get the feel of what it's kind of going to be like. Yeah, and you know it's a big advancement that we're really really happy about. Uh, Kind of when we have like our 4 pillars and like we made those videos right when we started. And one of them was like we're gonna listen to the community and then improve on it, and then so like my big thing is the people who really really know about mousepads, they'll be able to look at it and they'll be able to tell that like we listened, and that's kind of our goal. But the people who like just enjoy the gaming experience of our pad, they're gonna like that's not going to be altered too much. So yeah, similar experience, but just I think overall better. It's like trying to make a good pad or a great pad, depending on your opinion, a perfect pad. And perfect is never achievable, but like getting close there. I think just pretty much everything we could have upgraded, we upgraded. Yeah, and just kind of whittling away at it. Whittling. Yeah, what else? Is there anything else that I've like talked about?
I think adding to the design comment was it
Yeah.
just feels like we've just locked in on our quality of design. Like yeah, we're picky people, and we don't want to release something that we don't actually like instantly get hyped about or love.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like, yeah, the overall quality of the design, and it's just there's so much more depth to it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the most simple way to explain it. Like there's more depth in the design than there was in the Legacy
Yeah,
collection.
I
So.
agree. Especially between Fragment and Legacy. I think like we really we kind of always wanted there to be like one that's like a little chiller for people's setups. I don't want to say blend in, but if like you don't want your mousepad to be the center point of your setup, we want an option for that. But I think we added a lot of depth to that design, so like it's not so boring. And then the other one, I took a lot. We were struggling with finding like the other design, so we took what was good about Fragment and boiled it down, and then that was like the things that led our art team to like where we finalized the design. So it's like just some things that are 4 and 4, like you know, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm confused, but like our logo, very pristine angles, right? It's all what's the word I'm looking for, like you like copying it to the other side.
Yep. Mirrored.
I guess. The lines all make sense. Our logo's, it's white on black background, right? It's kind of in your face. Stuff like that. You know, the Fragment is like, it's plain, but it's not like plain. Like it's like in your face. Like the overheads of people using it tournaments, you can see it from like a mile away, right? It's so, you know, kind of doubling down on that led us to it. And I'm really stoked. I think like Davis said, like our designs are way better, and also just our creative head, like he's leveled up pretty much every like drop we've done, every chapter of our company. He's gone better and better and better, and now he's able to really lead projects, and I think it's starting to show. So yeah,
Yep.
I'm hyped. Alrighty, well,
Cool.
that's week 3.
Well, appreciate you guys.
You want to outro it? You
Yeah,
outroed it
thank you
last
guys
week.
thank you guys for coming into the week 3 weekly dev Q&A. I know this kind of turned into like a weekly combo / Q&A, but hey, we're open for anything and everything. I think it's a cool opportunity to be able to talk, and yeah, I guess get to know you guys more, and you guys get to know us more. So thank you guys for joining in week 3 though. Appreciate it.
Yep.
And we'll be here same time, same place next week.